Thermal Soundwaves. Well, like I was mentioning a little bit earlier before, we were going to get a call from someone that you probably know if you've been watching any type of reality TV or cable or VH1. You would know of this young lady right here that we're about to talk to, because she's been doing a lot of different things with that, or should I say she did that. Now she's off to bigger and better things as she embarks on some new journeys and some new endeavors and adventures and so forth.
She alright.
You know what I mean? But right now joining us on Thermal Soundwaves, we have none other than Miss Gloria Govan. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? What an introduction. I'm going to have to hire you.
Hey.
Gloria!
Speak to my agent.
Hi.
Gloria!
Hey, Annie. How are you guys? Thanks for having me.
We good.
Good. What's good, son?
I'm actually kind of cheap. You know, I just take a couple coconut waters and, some sweet potato pies.
Oh, no, you got to pay me. I don't know you. You got to pay me.
That's to get negotiations started, though.
I can pay you in food.
Well, what kind of food? Are you a cook?
I don't know.
I do, actually. I have a cookbook coming out next month.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
Ooh, how you like me now?
The same way I did before.
Listen, eggs and waffles don't count for cookbooks. It don't count.
Good things. I don't even think there's any breakfast in that cookbook.
All right. So
throw down now. Watch out.
So what are some of the things that we could expect to be in the cookbook? What type of recipes?
Well, actually, so just a kind of a short, quick story. I'm Mexican and black, and Matt is black and Italian. And so what we did basically is we fused all three heritages together. So you can find chicken enchiladas from like southern fried chicken, anything to the seven fishes, which is a tradition for Christmas and Italian Christmas. So
what is that?
Seven fishes. It's just an array of fishes. You have tilapia, you have salmon, you have halibut, you have trout, and basically it's just prepared differently. And it's just, it represents an Italian Christmas. It's kind of like, the 7 days, if you were Jewish, but it's for an Italian tradition.
Okay, so there's a whole lot of, it's a heritage bowl.
There is.
It's a gumbo.
It's a whole lot, and it's the title of the cookbook is Mixing It Up in the Kitchen with Gloria, a mixed girl's favorite recipes. Nowadays everybody's mixed. There's so many mixed babies nowadays that, I just think that it was something that just wasn't really out there, that you can just find all three. And don't get me wrong, it's not like a 500-page cookbook, and I didn't go to culinary school or anything like that. But once I started to have to cook, I really kind of immersed myself in it, and I've talked to different chefs, and, I've really just it became a passion of mine.
Okay, cool. Congratulations to you. Clap it up for that woman. Clap it up for
you.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, come on. You got to clap it up for you. You cooking and all that. Go ahead. That woman cooking. There you go. Bless your heart.
Oh, thank you. I need my award mailed to me, please. Thank you.
Not at all. You just get a clap and that's it. Keep stepping.
Okay, dang. All right.
No.
Now, is the cookbook mama approved and grandmama approved? Because
actually, the recipes come from my mom and my grandmother.
Okay.
And a lot come from Matt's mom, who passed away, and also his grandmother. So what we basically did was just take different, old recipes and kind of, put our own modern twist to them, our kids' approval twist to them, because some of them have, it's chorizo mac and cheese, so there's different things that we've kind of, added to or taken away from to make it our own, but all of them are really just, hand-me-down recipes. So
I don't know about that taking away. You can't take away from mama like that. And even pop and uncles and toilet, you can't take away from them. Like you.
I don't know. They use a lot of lard and a lot of butter, a lot of all
right.
And that's what I was going to ask you about that as well. Like, what's the health level as far as some of the recipes in the book as well? Because we got to be conscious about those things nowadays.
Absolutely, and especially because, like I said, a lot of the recipes are kid-friendly. What we basically did was we cut down the salt, and we took out butter and we added extra virgin olive oil, or we took out the lard and we replaced it with unsalted butter. So those kind of things, just to keep the flavor, but just to make it more healthy conscious, especially with obesity kind of taking such a high toll nowadays, and high cholesterol and diabetes. So we just wanted to make it healthy, just really conscious of the sodium intake and just being able, your servings and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we definitely, that's what I mean by taking stuff out or just adjusting it to, kind of modern day. So
shout out to you for doing that, because that's a big thing right now. Like you did say it about obesity. And we had, what was the gentleman we had on the show that is doing the cooking? Oh, he did documentary.
Byron Hurt.
Byron Hurt.
Who did Soul Food Junkies, an excellent documentary where he pretty much went through all the different ins and outs of soul food, where it comes from, the history of it, the different effects that it has on you, people's different ideas and versions of soul food, and it was very good, very good piece.
Yeah, no, itself, cooking there's so much, there's so much that actually involves cooking, and it comes from everywhere, and and everything does have a history. So that was what was really cool when I talked to different chefs, and Matt's obviously an athlete, so I have to make sure that all my cooking, is right for him and his lifestyle. He's always on the road, and so, and he's always in and out and plays, and you know what I mean? So he has to adhere to a very strict diet. So I had to make sure that all my cooking, is good for my family as well. So,
and for those that, sorry not to cut you off, but for those who don't know, you're speaking about Matt Barnes, who's with the Lakers right now.
He's with the Clippers now.
Oh, he's with the Clippers. Oh,
watch yourself, see.
The wrong LA team.
The real LA team.
Yeah.
I can't co-sign that. Listen.
LA.
I can't co-sign that. Come on now.
Lakers fans gonna fight us right now.
The Clippers are not the real LA team. Come on, they're still the stepson.
No.
They're still the stepson. No. Yes, they are.
Ooh,
you know what?
There we go. No,
yes.
No.
You're right.
They're the stepson still.
I must say, we kind of are the better of the two teams.
You won the championship?
We haven't yet, but
okay. Well, talk to me when you win the championship.
Stay in the kitchen. Son.
That's when you be the better of the two teams.
Hey, yo, son, stay in the kitchen. Son.
It counts in June when the championship comes around.
When
you're hosting up that trophy.
We're gonna have this discussion again in June.
Absolutely.
The Lakers added Steve Nash and Dwight Howard. Like, it's gonna take them a while to gel with each other and get. You know what I mean? So I don't really see a championship coming.
They got 82 games though.
Let me
do that.
Let me tell
you. They got about 82 games to get that on the rate.
Hey yo, Gloria, you listen to me, son? Hey yo.
What's up? I'm listening.
I don't care that you're married to Matt Barnes. I will take you in that basketball court and I will like post you down and just slam it on you. I will do that just because.
I played in college.
What you played in college? You played volleyball?
I'm quick as heck. No, point guard, nice try for a 4-year college.
Listen.
Like, don't, hey.
What college was that? That was JC?
You was a cheerleader, all right?
Doo-doo.
Junior college?
That's jokes. When's the last, were you like that guy that got cut on the 8th grade team?
No, I was not that guy.
8th grade didn't have a team. How about that?
Not that guy.
Yeah. What high school you went to?
But what school did you play for, though? Seriously.
That's funny.
What school did you play for?
We're really happy to have stayed in LA. So we're excited to be on the Clippers.
Now, I just to touch real quick back on what you were saying about the food. I know that you have twins. You and Mr. Matt Barnes. So congratulations to your twins, your boys.
You.
And just how we were talking about how Byron Hurt had a documentary. It's really great that how you just said we're taking out some of the things that our older generation was putting in the foods, because it's like how you just mentioned. You are mixed Mexican. Well, it's indigenous,
black,
it's
Italian, Mexican.
It's just nation, but. Those old school parents, they used to, especially Italians, they're heavy with the pasta and all the sauce and all the cannolis, and, all of a sudden they just blow up. They get huge. They run out of breath. Just with all those kind of people, with all the stuff that you put in your food. So it's congratulations to you for doing something like that, to take out the stuff that's actually hurting the people, because it's not really soul food, really, if it's killing you.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, like I said, I have to be really conscious. Like you said, my twin boys will be 4 next month, and, it's really, obviously, they have a very limited palate. You know what I mean? They're not just going to eat anything I cook. So, again, a lot of, all of the recipes are with fresh ingredients and fresh herbs. And the good thing about the cookbook, too, is it's available on the Nook and the iPad and on Amazon and ebooks. So, basically, everything, especially nowadays, is done electronically. So, It's going to be available on an app soon, coming up next month, and that way, on your way home, you can stop at the store and pick up the ingredients. So I just wanted to be just really conscious of the things that we put in front of us, because like you said, you may not feel it now, but in a couple years or a couple months, like all of a sudden you look up and you're 10 pounds heavier and your cholesterol's high. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take an effect now, but in the future it could really hit you hard, and I think that's what we need to stop.
Yeah, that's when you have that whole coagulation going on with your arteries and stuff like that after years and years of abuse. It's Thermal Soundwaves here on WATR 90.3 FM New York. We're talking to Miss Gloria Govan, chef, basketball player, allegedly.
She ain't no basketball player.
Model, actress.
I don't care about your husband. I will swat any shot you make, yo.
I mean, we can make it happen.
You're probably taller than me, so don't be trying to be that guy that's going to dunk.
No.
Be like, ooh.
I'm gonna treat you like
all is fair on the
you're
court.
The Cleveland bus driver. I'm gonna treat you.
All is fair on the court. So if you really got game, then all that don't matter. You know how to get around like tall players and all that.
Don't bust those screws in your eye then.
Hey, listen.
Now when
we coming out to LA, so we do that at least once a year. At least.
Okay. And just once a year?
No, I said at least.
I'm give you that much time to get into shape then, and then we can get out there.
Oh, we can do it in like 4 months.
But you can't get your husband in the game with us. He could stay off, make sure he goes on his own. We don't need him in the game. Just you and your homegirl. Or whoever else, but
straight Ron Artest.
I will really listen. I will make it seem like I don't care. You know what I'm saying, I got like something to prove.
You get the straight Queensbridge Ron Artest on
Queensbridge. What? I try to block her.
Now let me ask you this, Gloria. You do a whole host of things. What is your true passion?
My true passion is honestly acting. I just got a movie role, and I have a few key celebrities that are actually turning into directors that are directing my next project. But honestly, acting has really become a passion of mine, and I know this sounds super cliche, but I've always loved entertaining people and kind of loved performing on a very professional level. But I've always wanted to be on stage. I've always wanted to I've always pictured myself, and I've always rehearsed my acceptance speeches for my Oscar and that kind of stuff. So I've always known I wanted to be an actress. And then once Matt got traded to the Lakers, I knew that it was the perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. So.
And he was originally on Orlando, correct?
Oh yeah, we've been on an array of teams. We've been, we've been on Phoenix, and we've been on Orlando. We've been on the Golden State Warriors and the Lakers, and now we're here at the Clippers.
Okay,
the stepson team.
Nah, the Clippers. Nah, don't play the Clippers like that.
They're the stepson team until they win a championship. They're the stepson team, just like the Jets.
We only got to win one.
You only got to win one, then you can get into the conversation, just like the Jets.
Okay.
Like the Jets. The Jets are the stepson until they win something in this era. In this new millennium.
Come on, man.
But anyway.
It's New York, man. Come on.
He said they're in New York.
So
that'll make a difference.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from the Bay Area.
Bay Area?
Oakland!
So let's not talk about football, because I bleed black and silver. I'm a Raiders fan.
Listen,
first of all, where are they from first, see?
I was in...
They're from L.A.
They're not from L.A.
Raiders.
They played there at one point. They're not from there.
Don't try to claim them like that too soon. Right?
It's not too soon. We go hard for the Raiders. We got the black hole when everyone goes crazy.
So let me ask you this, since you know football.
Yes.
What do you think the Raiders need to make them a team that's going to contend? Because they're not going to do it this year.
Okay. With the owner, I know this sounds so terrible, and please don't take this wrong way, but with the owner having passed away, I feel like we're going to start to kind of get this new, I think there's going to be a wave of new, I don't know how to say it, newness coming in, coaches and just a way of looking at things. I think we definitely need to work on our defense.
Really?
But I think a little bit. I mean, in comparison to some other teams, but in all honesty, I think that, we just kind of need to, really just kind of gel and kind of, we have coaches. I'm sorry, my kid just, I just think that we need to just kind of come together, and we need to kind of get over this hump. And I think we're good, honestly. I just think at the very end, we always kind of just lose, we kind of just get lazy.